again.
Morning.
Yeah, it's different filming time this week because I'm going away to my brother's next week. So it's actually Saturday morning. I reckon you're gonna have some Saturday morning beers.
Yeah.
The what's the word? The sun's not past the yard arm yet.
Yeah,
or whatever
right,
it is. I've actually still got a cup of tea here. Elric came home. Actually got here
on time.
On time, you have to get here for 11. I thought you'd never going to get here for 11. You're probably still in bed. You got here at 11, so. I might have to abandon my tea in favour for this week's beers.
Yeah. Oh, Andy Young's talked about this last week. Yeah.
Nice double chocolate stout.
Yeah, it's lovely stuff like that.
And actually, I don't know what I was thinking when I bought these last night. I bought 6.6%, and I was going to get early in the morning.
It's nice though.
It's probably a King Goblin.
Yeah.
King Goblin special reserve.
It's like Hobgoblin plus.
Oh, right, yeah.
Like, you know. Cool.
Well, I won't bother reading the label this week because I've got to get on and do stuff. So we just drink the beer and.
Well, hopefully it won't be too long. Just one band.
One band, yeah. This is Q's this week. Right? Q's.
Well, I've been wanting to find this. This is not often sold in the shops. This is Hobgoblin's ginger beer, and it's alcoholic ginger beer.
All right.
And it's really nice.
Yeah, I like ginger beer anyway. I like ginger beer.
There it is. Never mind Crabby's ginger beer.
Not Cockney rhyming slang, but I don't mind a bit of ginger beer.
You don't mind a ginger beer.
Yeah.
American listeners,
beer,
don't worry about it. But I mean, never mind that Crabby's ginger beer or Crappy's ginger beer as I call it. This is way better. For start, it's brewed with actual ginger. Right. It's really strong tasting, unlike the other stuff, which is a bit shit.
Cool.
And
Wild River.
Wild River.
Oh, Wild River.
Wild, I tell you.
Did you get around the corner there? Did you go to the?
No, I didn't have time to go there. So. But yeah, I picked this up in Black Horse Road, and off Black Horse Road.
Yeah.
A traditional crafted beer infused with fiery hot root ginger to deliver a refreshing spicy finish with a hint of bite.
Yeah.
That's it. We won't talk anymore about beer.
We'll move my open then.
Perfect for the morning.
Yeah, it's my one. Get out of it.
Get out of it.
I have the traditional. Yeah. Well, what would you want for
Oh, ginger beer, please.
Yeah. Right.
Have a taste of it as well.
I might do. Yeah.
Yeah. It just tastes like ginger beer. You know. The proper.
Yeah. That's, I'll pour myself a quick slug just so I can have a taste there. Cheers, dude. You can feel it in your mouth as you have to lift it to your throat, don't you?
And you can pull this one out like in that case, like I do actually. Doesn't froth up too much. Drink.
It's alright. Did I open that already?
What?
I don't remember opening my own beer, but there's one open there, so I must have done. Literally just done that a second ago.
I don't remember you opening your beer. We'll have to look back.
Yeah. I opened your beer first, and then I had a little taste of it, and then I turned around and my beer was open. I'm sure I don't remember opening my own beer.
I don't remember you doing it either. How weird.
That
you do it?
I have to stop the film and look back on it. Can't be pissed already. That was really strange.
Yeah.
I thought I'd open your one first, and I had a little pour of it, and I drank it, then I gave it to you, and then I looked down and my beer was already open.
Did you open it outside?
No.
No, you must have done it here. You must have said, I don't even remember you doing it either. Oh, that's intriguing. I can't wait to see the ghost that has opened your beer when they play back.
Weird. I must have opened it. I just weird. Well, it's flat as an arsehole, that one.
Is it?
Seems like it. Got no head on it when I poured it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you've had it open for a day.
No, because the lid's still there. I just got it out of the fridge.
It's nice though, I do like it, but I mean, you can't always get a perfect bottle though sometimes.
No. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, it was sweet just to see a bit what I think it is.
Tastes a bit flat to you.
Yeah, that don't taste right, you know. It's weird. Doesn't taste right. What's the date on it?
19th this year.
Yeah.
What is it in this year though?
You can get that bottle sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird. Anyway, never mind. Never mind.
Let's just.
I suppose you went for the strong, powerful.
Yeah, I know. It's a bloody morning drink. But
right, this band has
Yeah.
This was my sister's favourite band growing up. Like, she
Which
was
one?
nuts, Lucy.
Right.
She was nuts in this band, which...
My brother liked this band.
Yeah,
a lot as well.
and this made me, like, nuts in the band and all. We all like this band.
They're alright. I mean,
yeah.
I don't mind them. I wouldn't go out and buy any myself.
Yeah.
Or, you know, go and see a cover band or anything like that. But it's not like something I go, oh, what a load of crap. You got to appreciate the guitaring and the singing and all that kind of thing.
All the whole round thing is just amazing.
It's not just like they're one trick kind of. They do lots of different styles as well. You know.
Yeah, they're crazy how they can put loads of different styles on one album.
I felt like I was in my team.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how different their styles are on one album. They just did what the hell they wanted, which was like quite unusual for the time to do that.
Yeah.
I love 70s from this band. I mean, this is Queen. You must know it's Q. There's an interesting thing actually. This is one of the few bands where I think the first album, which is arguably their least famous,
right,
like is I think the best.
One of the best.
Probably the best. Along with I'd say Night at the Opera, I love the first album mainly because it's more of a hard rock, heavy metal sounding album. There's no pop stuff on it really. It's just full on sort of guitars, you know.
Yeah.
I love that. Plus songs are amazing. So yeah, first Queen album. There it is, 1973. Fucking awesome album.
Self-titled.
Self-titled, yeah.
I haven't ever seen their cover of that, to be honest.
Yeah, oh, it's amazing.
It's ready on stage, is it?
Yeah. Thing is, like Magnificent looks like he's playing in front of a stadium. You got to remember these are just starting.
Yeah, so it's unlikely.
Yeah, it's unlikely.
It's like I'm surprised he's doing the old thing with the microphone stand.
He did that early on.
I didn't realise he did that from the start. I thought
he did that early on,
later on, but yeah.
Keep Yourself Alive is probably the only song that's kind of known.
Right,
but the rest of the album is like Liar, Modern Times Rock and Roll, Son and Daughter. It's just a real good hard rock album.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, well, like I say, I was saying the other week, I mean, until they did Night at the Opera, they were skint as fuck.
Yeah.
They had no money. They give all their rights away to...
by bringing ladies in there,
yeah. I can't remember, Trident, I think the publishing company was. They were all running around in Rolls Royces, and they were skint.
Yeah. That's just, you got the right way around now. You went the other way.
That way, thank you, sir.
I thought I'm going to throw this one, you know. I thought I'm going to throw this.
Yeah, it ain't right, is it?
I'm going to throw this in the double chocolate. You carry on, sir.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. That's really blown my mind, that one off. Anyway, I'm going to throw it in.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I've not got Queen 2. The reason being is, I always wanted the gatefold, so I used to see the gatefold original version quite a lot, but it always went for too much money. So I'm just telling the listeners.
Yeah, that's it. You tell them.
Yeah, just telling the listeners.
I'm only here to listen as well.
I've not got Queen 2 because because I always wanted the gatefold, but it was always too much money, so I just kept putting it off.
Probably could cost even more money now, wouldn't it?
That annoying thing, Queen 2.
Yeah.
What I love about Queen 2 is definitely the most over-the-top proggy album they've done. It's definitely the least commercial.
Yeah.
By miles. I like it. I didn't like it at first. I like it now. It's really hard to grasp. It's quite over the top. I mean, people talk about
nothing on there that's like known.
Only Seven Seas Are Right. Their first hit was Seven Seas Are Right.
Don't remember that myself.
That was the first top.
I might know if I hear it.
But like people go on about Bohemian Rhapsody as being this like really over the top, crafted song, which it really is. But there's a track in Queen 2 called The March of the Black Queen.
Right.
It's insane.
Okay.
It's insane. But anyway, so
check that out.
Check that out. Yeah, Queen 2.
Was he in the same vein as Bohemian Rhapsody, or is he just?
Yeah, it's a sort of similar sort of vibe. No opera bit.
Yeah.
But it's so like the changes, the over the top vocals on it.
Yeah.
And the way it just keeps twisting and turning, very proggy, very over the top.
Cool.
And then they brought out this brilliant album. This is their third album, and this is when they started getting a bit more success. Started to play places like Hammersmith Odeon and
quite big venues.
This is the Awesome Sheer Heart Attack album. And there's way more sort of known songs in this album.
That's one of the tracks in it, Sheer Heart Attack.
Yeah, but that's on a later album.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Because that one's quite fast.
Yeah, that's their thrashy song. I love Sheer Heart Attack. You got Brighton Rock on here, Killer Queen, the first massive
Killer
hit.
Queen!
But you know, Brian May was, I don't like it. You know, it's their first foray into sort of pop music, really.
Right.
Now I'm Here is awesome. In the Lap of the Gods, Bring Back Leroy Brown's like a jazz number. It's crazy again. But no, it's a really good album. Stone Cold Crazy is a real sort of metal kind of sounding song. Really good. Oh, inside as well. Lyrics.
It's a funny corner. Is that cut off or is it?
Yeah, I think that's cut off for some reason. Don't know why.
Weird.
Yeah. Oh dear, sorry. Now you come to because it's quite burpy.
Yeah.
Now we come to the ultimate album. I mean, I grew up with this album. It used to freak me out as a kid, like most things. I was like,
you were a timid child.
I was a really sensitive kid, you know. Like that used to freak me out. That little picture.
I can't even see it. It's like
a picture of a guy with a knife through his head.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I don't think it's supposed to be that, but it's like
you
imagined, yeah. But
oh, delicate little Elric.
I know. Bohemian Rhapsody used to come. I used to cry.
Really?
It used to affect me. It's quite a sad song when you think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this next album's absolutely amazing. The production on it is. This is like the ultimate Queen album. It really is. It's Night the Opera. Absolute fucking amazing.
Is that not a film by the
Marx Brothers? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
The next album, which has a similar look to it, is that
Oh yeah, that's also
Marx Brothers.
Yeah, I forgot. I didn't realise that. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it.
Yeah.
Any idea why they chose to name them after the Marx Brothers film?
I don't know actually.
I
don't know.
It's obviously not a coincidence.
They chose Night the Opera, I think, because they were a rock band and they just wanted to like be a bit different, really, by naming their stuff that doesn't sound very rock, you know. There you go. Gatefold. Now this has fucking everything. Death on Two Legs, which is a dig at fucking Trident, you know, like people making money out of it. It's a real vicious dig at it.
Okay. What, the Trident nuclear deterrent?
No, the publishing company. Just managers and the whole music.
You did Death on Two Legs, that was called. And I was thinking of like nuclear death from Trident submarine missiles. But okay, the company that fucked them off, right? Yeah, I get you.
It's called Death on Two Legs, dedicated to ... You know, they're keeping it quiet, but it's
the arseholes who whipped us off.
Yeah,
when we were young and struggling musicians.
Do you feel like suicide? I think you should. Is your conscience alright? Does it plague you at night? Do you feel good? You know, it's like that all the way through. Brilliant. I'm in love with my car. It's a brilliant rock song. You're My Best Friend, about Deacon's wife. 39's a folk song. That's
You're
awesome.
My Best Friend.
You know, that was a single, yeah. 39.
Is it like that?
Yeah. Nice song. 39 is like Brian May actually, because he's an astronomer, and there's him doing a sort of science fiction story about people going off to space, coming back, and everyone's old, but they're
not age, because of the difference.
Brilliant.
In the,
lyrics, Sweet Lady's Heavy, Prophet Song's the ultimate. That's fucking awesome track with like the vocals, the Freddie Mercury's voice. It's just a brilliant song. I love the Prophet song. Me and my sister Gemma, this is our favourite song. Like, it's really good. Love of My Life was my dad's favourite song. It's a little bad but nice. It's about Freddie Mercury's girlfriend at the time.
Okay.
they loved each other, you know.
Alright, but yeah.
Mary,
I'm guessing it was more platonic.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it wasn't admitting to himself what he's.
I think it took him a while.
Yeah, it does happen. Maybe. And then, like, this is a while ago when it was not so acceptable, wasn't it?
Yeah,
you know?
well,
so
definitely.
Yeah.
It was illegal probably only a few years earlier.
Well, I think it was 67 or so. I think I remember it being.
Long. Bohemian Rhapsody, of course.
Could be wrong.
You know that one?
What?
Yeah, what's that song?
Bohemian what?
What the hell is that?
Bohemian Rhapsody. That's a stupid name for a song. That's never gonna fucking take off.
It's never gonna work.
It's never gonna work.
A 5.5 minute single.
Bismillah. I will not let you go.
Yeah, it's bizarre, but yeah, what a great album.
Yeah.
Fantastic. At the same time they were recording that, they were recording songs for the next album. Their original idea was to do a double album, but
I'm guessing this like logo at the front is kind of like a coat of arms, isn't it? It's like a British coat of arms almost. So it's not a unicorn, it seems to be two lions. It's got a very heraldic kind of look to it. I suppose Queen have got their, you know, the Queen Kings and Queens of the world have got their own heraldry, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I suppose that's kind of a take on that, maybe.
They were called Smile to start with.
Well,
Queen.
right. Queen is a strange name for a band.
Again, I think it's just Freddie Mercury fucking rock people around. Name your band that doesn't sound very rock.
Yeah.
But they were called Smile to start with.
Yeah.
And they didn't like that name, so they changed it. So yeah, they did this album. That was 75. This came out the next year, but they kind of recorded it at the same time. This is A Day at the Races. It's not as good, but it's still a good album. Day at the Races.
What's the big hits on that one then?
Somebody to Love.
Alright. Need somebody to love.
Because you'll know the songs. You know?
Yeah.
Tie Your Mother Down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tie Your Mother Down.
Good rock song.
Bit of a weird one though.
Yeah. It's not what you think.
Mama, I'm going to commit bondage upon you. No.
Yeah, the song is actually about like being a kid and trying to tie your mother down. It's like tie her down, go out and party. You know? It's more about like not being told what to do by your parents kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Inside Sleeve. Yeah, it's a good album, but like it was always going to be in a bit of trouble.
I had unfortunate. I don't know if it was unfortunate, but he didn't. His clothing that he wore was just like, what is he wearing now? He's like, wearing like a unitard with like open chested unitard.
He started wearing Harlequin stuff later on, you know, a whole full body suit of Harlequin. He toned it down in the 80s. He just went for the classic kind of one look.
Chested,
like yellow top.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the top as well.
But he never, the extravagant stuff was really in the 70s.
Yeah.
Even Brian May.
Oh my God! Looks like he's wearing a sail.
Yeah. Oh, they look cool as you like.
If you say so.
Yeah, they do. Somebody Love, White Men's alright. But that is, Let's Cling Together I quite like. Not as good as Night.
Okay. They're still sort of going, isn't they? They've got someone else replaced. We'll do a few gigs, didn't they, with a new singer? As I say, it's not as good, but
Should do it.
Well, yeah, it's hard to though, isn't it? It's hard to kind of think. The singers are such a intricate, implicit part of the band, aren't they? That they're very hard to sort of.
I think Roger Taylor, Brian May just missed playing Queen songs.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, what happened
We
originally
can't blame them because it's like as much their baby, as it was,
Well, Brian May wrote a lot of songs himself.
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury and Brian May kind of equally wrote a lot of songs, and Roger Taylor.
Freddie Mercury played instruments as well. Then he wasn't just
piano. A little bit of guitar, but mainly piano.
Yeah.
Brian May, they're so talented. Brian May really just stuck with the guitar, but he could play anything really.
Yeah. So it's a bit unfair to say, you can't play your own band music anymore. Yeah.
John Deacon played piano and bass, Roger Taylor drums, but Roger Taylor used to write quite a few songs as well, John Deacon. Some of the famous hits are Deacon's and Roger's songs.
Yeah, I think it's good that they're still going when they want to do it, when they want to.
Yeah, not John Deacon though. John Deacon did pull out, he left the music business totally.
Okay. They say he had a few bob in his pocket, he didn't really need to carry on.
He was the typical quiet bass player anyway. I don't think he was into being famous or anything. But they got the guy from Bad Company first to in the band. Did an album with him, and now they got some X Factor bloody winner like doing whatever. But
Clover Nooth had an X Factor guy at one point.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah, sure I heard that. I think it's the same one. Sure, he didn't go from Clover Nooth to Queen.
Or maybe I'm getting confused. I would have thought so. No.
Who knows? Anyway.
The guy they got's from the pop world, really.
Yeah.
The next album they decided to sort of tone down the over-the-topness, and because this come out in '77, punk was in, being a little bit more stripped down. In fact, when they did this album in the same studio, Sex Pistols were doing Nevermind the Bollocks.
Oh, right. Well, same time?
Same time. Oh, yeah. Right, this is the brilliant, again the cover used to freak me out.
News of the World.
Brilliant News of the World.
That's not this? No, it's not.
Comes out into one big... it's an old picture, actually, that they've taken from
something
somewhere.
for Amazing Fantasy or one of those pulp ones.
And they've just got Queen in the picture getting killed.
Yeah.
So, full on thing like that.
Oh, the inside one's quite... That probably made young Elric scream.
Oh, this used to shit me up as well.
I bet it did.
Yeah, like...
Mummy, I dreamed about the giant robot again, Mummy. He was reaching out for me.
Do you ever watch Family Guy?
I have watched one or two.
Yeah, I'm not a big, but there's one where they show this to Stewie and he shits himself. He's scared. It's hilarious. Okay. And then the dog that talks, he keeps doing it all the time to him, just to scare him. Yeah.
Okay.
So
let's have a close up then. May you get the next one out. I thought I saw an artist's name there for a second. Did I see a signature? No. Oh yeah, Kelly Freyas.
Okay.
Kelly Freyas.
Scary.
Yeah, interesting.
News of the world.
No. We are the champions.
Yeah, we were.
This has got sheer heart attack on it as well.
We were rocking.
Oh yeah.
Probably the most famous song that's less than 2 minutes.
Oh, is it really? I didn't really know how long it was.
Spread Your Wings is on it. Really good John Deacon song as well.
Right.
Get Down, Mate. It's Late's good as well. It's a good album.
Right, I like the cover anyway.
Yeah, the cover's wicked.
I'm trying to get one of them old pulp. There's the first, I think it's, I can't remember if it's part 2 or part 3 of The Mountains of Madness, H.P. Lovecraft. Right. It was originally an amazing fantasy, I think it was, way back in, I don't know, 32 or something like that. I've kind of got it on my want list on this comic site. Whether it'll ever come in and how much it costs, I have no idea. But it's got an awesome picture of the the polar explorers running away from a shoggoth on the front cover. Okay. I'd love to get a copy of that.
Cool. How's your beer that works?
I don't know, I'm not feeling it today, to be honest. Maybe because I'm drinking it in the daytime, but don't taste that chocolatey to me.
It's nice though.
Yeah,
I like that one.
Yeah. I think maybe it's
it's the morning.
I said a pint of tea as well, which probably wasn't
for a ginger beer.
Probably wasn't the best bet. But that first one, I'll have to look back at that. Definitely gonna look back at that footage and see when I actually opened that King Goblin. It's weird.
That's weird. Yeah, it was weird, wasn't it? If you can help us out there.
Yeah. Did it magically open itself?
Yeah.
Am I going senile and forgetting what I've done 2 seconds before? Oh dear.
That's weird. Right, the next album, they pissed a lot of people off by calling it jazz.
Okay. Was it mainly jazz people who were pissed off by it?
Yeah, I would have thought so. But this is a good album as well.
This is not jazz.
We have Nakedness. Shall I?
Show me the Nakedness.
Shall I show you first?
Show me first, and I'll see if I can approve it to the audience.
No, that's not. Fuck it, it's alright. Don't rip it.
Yeah, be careful not rip it.
Yeah,
it's some ladies on bicycles.
Yeah, it's this.
Oh, is it? I want to ride a bicycle.
Yeah, bicycle race and fat bottom girls.
Yeah,
you know?
well, combined.
Yeah.
You don't actually see their
so
bottoms.
So there's the inside.
Oh, burpee now.
It's easily ripped.
Yeah, you be careful.
Oh, blimey, there's.
Hold it in the middle. Support you in the middle.
Hold it in the middle. Naked girls on bikes.
We have a bicycle race.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a bottom there.
Yeah.
There's a proper bottom going on there.
Yeah, we'll let YouTube.
Bottoms.
We'll let YouTube sort that one out.
Yeah. Don't tell YouTube we've shown you some ladies' bottoms, please. Yeah. We don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Bottoms.
They set that up as well.
Big
Queen. Like now they're like, I don't know why we did that. We'd never do that nowadays.
Yeah.
But it's pretty funny. Inside cover.
It's quite weird actually. When you think about it.
Short now. Look.
It's a full free blinking fold pull out of a bunch of ladies, naked ladies on bicycles.
Come on, it's the 70s.
Yeah, you wouldn't get that nowadays.
No.
I mean, if someone actually did that nowadays, Furore would be quite. You know what I mean? There's a lot more.
It's funny
against
because
the objectification of women there. Was quite politically active at the moment.
Well, it's weird because things have obviously moved on. Like you can have a brutal horror film and that you can have that now that you couldn't have before, that kind of thing. But at the same time, people seem more offended.
By nakedness, you mean? Or
no, just in general.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you know, political correctness is all right, you know, because some people were being racist and sexist.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
there's got to be, there's got to be, definitely. But I don't know, it's.
People do get too sensitive, don't they?
Yeah.
Because it's easy now to just write something online. It wasn't then. You had to write to points of view, and say your opinions.
Hey,
you know
your
what I mean?
opinions, yeah. So maybe
whereas now you can
maybe
just
you see it more because it's so anywhere people can post their opinions anywhere about stuff. I don't know how I feel about it. To be honest, to me, it's like some naked ladies. I'm sure they all got paid for their naked services, and no one was hurt, no one was harmed in the in the taking of this picture. But I just imagine if it did come out nowadays, like a major ban. I'm so disappointed in this ban. I can't believe they've objectified women in this way. I'm not going to buy the album, and they're dead to me. That kind of thing. I would imagine would happen.
Also, they did a song called Mustafa, which is like kind of a Middle Eastern sort of
parody or something. Or...
No, not parody, but a Middle Eastern sort of vibe.
Okay.
And you can imagine nowadays with the
that's cultural appropriation.
Nowadays. It might get into trouble with that. But this is a good album. You got Fat Bottom Girls, which is called Bicycle Race.
You know them Fat Bottom Girls? They make my rocking world go round. You know that?
They do.
Yeah.
That's a nice song because basically you're saying, forget all them like skinny models, like real women.
Absolutely, bit of meat on the bones.
Exactly. Let me entertain you.
More to go with.
Exactly. You can't do that. You'd hurt them if they were skinny if you did that. What are we talking about? Don't Stop Me Now is a big...
We're dreaming, mate. Yeah. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I think it goes, I'm having a ball.
Well, I don't like that song.
You know?
Not
Okay.
really.
Fair enough. Obviously not one he wrote then.
No. This next live album is absolutely fucking amazing.
Yeah.
This is Live Killers from the Jazz Tour. It's fucking awesome.
So who copied who? Did Iron Maiden copy them or did they copy Iron Maiden?
This came out in 1980, so they copied...
Slightly before.
1979.
Yeah, so
from the tour,
yeah. So they
but
predated
it's called
Maiden.
Killers because of like Killer Queen.
Yeah.
But this is a brilliant live album. I've still got the price on. Bargain, £3. I think it's because it's scratched. Okay, it's on Live Killers.
What, the cover or the vinyl?
Yeah, no, I can see underneath.
Underneath
there's a bit of fucking.
Right.
They're cheeky sometimes. They did that on purpose.
They covered the scratch over with a sticker. It's probably a sticker in the first place that caused the scratch.
Yeah.
Or one like it.
House of Rhythm. Now.
Is that Walthamstow?
Yeah, that was what it was called before.
Wood Street. That's the one.
It sounds familiar. I was wondering what it was called before. It was called House of Rhythm. That's right.
Because I thought that one actually used to be an independent one anyway. Because I know there's a lot of those what did you say, vinyl. What did it called again?
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, I'm sure there was a few of those around.
Romford. There was one in Romford.
Oh right, so it was okay.
So I knew it was called something before. Now I know House of Rhythm. All this time.
I didn't even know, because my guitarist Mike used to run a corner from there. I only ever went in there a couple of times.
I lived in there. Every Friday I get paid. I was in there for like hours.
See what they had available.
Yeah.
I used to go up London for my record shopping mostly.
Oh yeah, as well. Yeah, but locally it was good. There was a record shop.
Did you go Shades when that was open, or did you never?
No, I did,
Yeah.
but it was sort of closing up when I started buying records. Really.
Yeah.
There was Metalhead. Carnaby Street, but I used to go to Notting Hill and Berwick Street for records. But also there was one on, because I worked down Lea Bridge Road, there was one on the corner of Markhouse Road and Lea Bridge Road as well, actually. I can't remember what it was called. But that was a pretty cool record shop.
Was it?
Yeah. Or Church Road and Lea Bridge Road, never remember. No, it's Church Road and Lea Bridge Road.
So we're back with the cinema and turned into a bingo hall, that kind of area.
But opposite, the other side.
On Lea Bridge
the other
Road
side of Church Road. Yeah, on the corner of Church Road and Lea Bridge Road.
I don't remember that at all.
That was a cool record shop.
Oh well.
Can't remember what it's called. But
Right.
But this is a brilliant live album. You got a fast version with a rock. Let Me Entertain You blows that away on that. It's really heavy.
Right.
You got like all that is like done in one song.
Okay.
Devon Two Days, Queen Basketball, I'm in Love with Mackay is all done in one. Now I'm Here is awesome. Yeah, it's just really good. Brighton Rock, really long. A typical 70s is that there's a timpani solo. How 70s is that? You know.
That's great. They've got a massive gong at the back there. I see the timpani drums there,
Yeah. They had a lot of money then.
Yeah, they back in the days there would be solos for everything, wouldn't there?
Yeah, they put on a good show, you know.
Yeah.
The version of Share Art Attack is brutal on this.
Right.
It's really, really good.
It looks like he's dressed as a biker there. Looks a bit like Rob Alford, you know.
Yeah. Well, I would reckon Rob Alford looked at Freddie Mercury and was quite influenced by him as well. I reckon definitely.
Yeah.
Let's have a swig.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got this album other than it's just part of the collection, I guess.
Right.
They're
all the tracks on everything
yeah,
else.
yeah. But this is their Queen Greatest
I
Hits.
suppose for listening every now and again, it's just good to put out the greatest hits one rather than
but the funny
to...
thing with Queen though is I'm a big fan of stuff that isn't greatest hits quite often, you know. But Queen Greatest Hits. But it's funny enough, it's a classic album in its own right.
Freddie's Tash, you got Freddie's Tash there?
Yeah, Tash comes in 1980.
It's in that one, yeah. It's on the cover of that one, he's got his Tash.
Oh yeah, I am short of an album.
Oh,
I'm short of an album, that's why. Because there's an album before this.
Oh, right.
Where he looks his more classic self.
Yeah.
The Game come out in 1980. That's got Another One Bites the Dust.
Right.
Crazy Little Thing. That's a John Deacon song. Crazy Little Thing Called Love.
Oh yeah.
Play the Game. Save Me. Pretty good album. You can tell they're getting more into that funk kind of style. Maybe slightly less rocky, but it's not a bad album though.
Mm.
But I don't have that.
Brian May's hair. Oh, how unfortunate.
No, it's a great hair and he's still got it.
It's terrible.
No, you want to see him with short hair when he was in the 60s.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
I don't know. That's that curly kind of... Is that his natural locks or the extra perm to it? You wouldn't actually do that to yourself on purpose, would you?
Yes. In the 70s it wasn't such a weird thing, wasn't it?
No.
He just decided to keep it all through it till now, you know.
Yeah.
No, it's his trademark hair though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Poor sod.
He probably has trademarked it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be Brian May if he didn't have that hair, you know.
Got like a 70s microphone, isn't he? With a massive fuzzy ball on top.
Short of another album, which was the Flash Gordon soundtrack.
Oh yeah. Flash! Ah! He saved every one of us. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah.
Great song, actually.
Yeah. I like that film. I actually prefer the Flash movie to Star Wars.
Yeah.
I always like the Flash movie. Yeah. Yeah. I've modelled myself on Brian Blessed, obviously. Voltron, is it Voltron?
Yeah.
Voltron, what is his name? What's his name?
I can't remember.
Voltan, I think it is. Voltan from the king of the Hawkmen, is it?
Oh, yeah.
That's the Hawkman. I think it's the Hawkman. I might be getting confused with the blinking comic book Hawkman. There's a Hawkman from comics. I'm sure they're Hawkmen, not Eaglemen. Yeah, I think it's Hawkmen. Yeah, anyway.
The thing with that album, though, is it's all right, but the thing is, it's a genuine soundtrack album.
Yeah.
So it's not like a bunch of songs that are on a thing. It's like mood music.
Yeah.
So it's a genuine kind of.
And there's no like kind of hit other than the Flash feed.
No.
There's no like hits or songs.
No, because the majority of the
trying to
album is instrumental.
Yeah.
Because of that, but.
That's why you only remember that song, not anything else from it. Yeah.
And then they released.
It's got all the. Has it got all the sort of the sound clips from the film? As
Yeah,
song?
it's
like
in a little bit.
Release rocket ship Ajax or whatever
it is. During even the song Flash is like there's little snippets of the film.
Yeah.
Okay. And then they released their Cold Lake.
Oh yeah. Everyone's got a bad one.
Everyone pretty much hates his album. There's one.
It looks like they're not even trying with the cover.
No. There's one big song on it. It's a good song actually, Under Pressure.
Oh yeah.
With David Bowie. But the rest of the album, they try to get into the dance kind of style.
Whoa.
Yeah, and.
Deary me.
And people didn't like it, and I don't like it, and nobody likes it.
You still got it though.
Yeah, fuck the case. I probably.
You can't throw it away. You never throw it away with it.
You know.
So what? Nothing else on there at all memorable.
No, I mean they did release another single. That one.
Let's palabras de la more.
No, but Back Chat. It's very 80s pop.
Yeah.
Very 80s pop.
Boo.
But Hot Space.
Hot Space.
Even when they toured it, I think they only played Under Pressure. I don't think even they liked it that much.
That was with Bowie, wasn't it? You said.
Huh?
Was it with Bowie's?
Bowie, Under Pressure with Bowie. That's a good song.
He didn't go on tour with them, did he? To actually.
That's a #1 song.
Did he go on tour with them? Did he?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they stole that riff from Ice T.
Yeah.
What's his name? Vanilla Ice.
You know, he actually.
I'm sure they stole that from Vanilla Ice.
You know, he actually did that without asking permission.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
He's a fucking nutcase.
Yeah, well.
Well, you think he wouldn't be found out?
Yeah.
Fucking idiot or something.
Ice, baby.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Yeah, they sued him.
Yeah. I would have thought they were bloody well. You'd have thought the record company would have bloody sorted that out with them. And,
So yeah, they come back. 84. They come back with much more of a rock album. I mean, it's still 80s. But they come back with a bit more of a rock album.
I was actually listening to on a different subject. Listening to that podcast I keep telling you about. I keep forgetting to put the link down below. Metal Academy podcast, like a history of metal, and I was talking about Iron Maiden. That song they did to Tame a Land about June.
Yeah,
they wanted to actually call it June or something like that.
Yeah.
But fucking was it Frank Herbert?
Frank Herbert.
He hated rock music, particularly Iron Maiden, and he wouldn't let them call the song June.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Stupid, isn't it?
What a fucking twat.
Yeah.
I actually think that plenty of people have actually read his books because they fucking saw it in an Iron Maiden song.
Yeah,
you know?
The funny thing is, they still mention loads of June shit in it.
Yeah,
so I don't understand. Why can you mention loads of shit?
I wouldn't even know why they'd need to ask for permission. It's just like, why would they need to ask permission just to call a song? June is not a made up word, it's a real word that exists in this world.
Yeah.
I mean, you think there'd be more hassle for talking about...
I'm talking about desert tunes, what are you talking about?
But the actual lyrics, like you say, they mention all the bloody characters and you know, races away from the
Great
book. Do you think that would be, if anything, that could be a problem? But I mean, I don't know.
Well, I mean, look what's going on with me. I'm writing this Hawkwind book.
Yeah,
I've done pretty much now. And most of the time, my time has been taken up by trying to get permissions from everyone.
Yeah.
Most people will call. It's funny. Some people just say, yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Some people.
Have you actually got stuff from people in writing though, or fucking?
Yeah, on email writing.
Yeah. Make sure you keep hold of it all.
I've had quite a few people. Most people just didn't get back to me.
Right.
So I think, well, you ain't got back to me. I'm going ahead.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah. If they don't get back to me, what am I supposed to wait for 10 years?
I don't know. I think they'd probably say you're not allowed to use it if you don't get back to you.
I'm doing it anyway.
Yeah. You heard it here first.
You know what? I've seen proper published books like Bruce Dickinson's latest book, and even on his proper book, it's down. I couldn't track some of these photos, so I don't know if it's that big a deal.
Oh, actually, just used them anyway. You said.
Mind you, he's got loads of money, so you know.
I'll tell you what, photo rights are very fucking confusing. Did you see all that debacle with what was that band? The one with the female singer.
Yeah.
The band now.
Arch Enemy.
Yeah.
So stupid.
There was a
so petty.
Yeah, it was all could have been dealt with a lot more sensibly, but that's the thing you don't realise. If someone posts up a photo somewhere, you just assume, I'll just use that, I'll post it, I'll share that or whatever, and then you can get done for like using people's photographs. There's a very difficult thing because obviously photographers would like to get paid for their work, but it's a very weird grey area, all this copyrighty stuff going on about it.
It's weird how photographers are a bit more precious and want money, but artists don't. And you'd think artists do more work.
I'm sure they probably do as well.
Yeah, but in my experience of this whole...
I'd imagine it, because art, you know that someone's created that art, like in a proper sit down with whatever. With photography, it doesn't seem so much like an art. Because obviously it is to get the perfect shot, it is, but you don't think about it, you're not in that world.
Yeah.
You just put it, and also, when you take a photograph, it just seems to me if you take a photograph of somebody, then that somebody should have as much right to that photograph as you, because it's their fucking body you're taking a picture of.
Yeah.
You know, it always seems to me, but
if I took a photograph and someone wanted it, I'd say, yeah, have it. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, but I think, it's weird.
So, the funny thing is, Hawkwind own a lot of rights to some artwork and some, but I dare not contact them, because they're notoriously quite dodgy when it comes to all this.
Hawkwind?
Yeah. I want to put my book out. I don't care.
Well, they're likely to say no, fuck off.
I did contact their management company. They didn't get back to me.
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. I've spent a lot of time going through the copyright.
I think you need to use a nom de plume.
You need a lawyer.
No, you need a nom de plume. Just give yourself a fake name and just say nothing to do with me. I don't know anything about it.
It's a little old
if anyone asks,
what they're going to do? Surely, it's like, my book. no one's going to fucking buy it, you know.
Yeah,
it's
true.
just something I've enjoyed, and you know, I've got to buy a load of books myself and give them out because a lot of the people that want credit say, "Can I have a book?" And I'm like, yeah, fair enough, you know. Instead of paying, I've got to buy about 10 books myself. So I ain't going to make any fucking money.
No, of course not.
But I enjoy it. Enjoy it anyway because I enjoy doing it. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But anyway, Queen.
Yeah.
This is The Works, which is a good album. 1984, I think.
Is it an album or is it a compilation?
No, it's an album.
Because most of the time people,
Works, like
when people say it's called an album The Works, it's normally like all their best stuff. Yeah.
So
it tends to be, isn't it?
Well, this has got Taylor's big hit Radio Gaga.
Oh yeah. All you need is Radio Gaga.
Songs a bit, you know,
it's a bit of a crap
videos,
one, really,
good lyrics, but you got some hit. I Want to Break Free.
I want to break free.
Some heavy stuff as well, like
I thought you was going to dress as a woman for this and push your Hoover around while that bit was coming on.
Should
have thought about that. Yeah. This is
Roger Taylor's hot as a fucking girl.
Does he?
I wouldn't say that.
It's not something I'd admit, but if you say so, why not? I don't remember the video that well, but I had a kind of sort of girlfriend at that point who was into Queen for a bit.
Yeah.
I was about 14 around this.
Hammer to Fall is a one, you know. Tear It Up's a really good song. It's Just the World Recreated, a really nice song as well. But yeah, really good album. And then this was the last album they did before they stopped touring. This is the last album they toured on.
Oh right, why did they stop touring?
Well, Freddie Mercury's getting ill.
Oh right, yeah.
So I think they were.
Started getting ill.
I think they were planning like the album after. I think they did want to have a go at doing a tour, but I think they decided not to because he got ill. You know? Yeah. But this is the Kind of Magic album.
It's a kind of magic.
Yeah. You know that one?
Was that Was that the other film, The Highlander?
Yeah. There's songs on here based on Highlander.
Was using the feature as well, wasn't it? Wasn't Kind of Magic actually in the?
There's a few from this album on there. Yeah. Well, they I think you can get the Highlander soundtrack because the songs are slightly different.
Right. That was a good film, Highlander.
Yeah, I love Highlander. It's
classic.
Brilliant film.
There can be only one. It was a fucking. Was it Christopher Lambert? Was that his guy's name? Is he Canadian or is he American? I wasn't too sure.
French.
That's
why he can't do the accents properly in the film.
Okay, is he actually French or French Canadian? I wasn't too sure.
French.
He's actually French. So he was playing a Scotsman, and there was a Scotsman playing a fucking Spaniard. Wasn't it? Because what's his face?
Both completely fucked the accents up. But apart from the accents, the film's really good. You know? They tried their best.
It was a good film.
At least Christopher Lambert's trying to do a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
He's not. He's just Scottish. He's just Sean Connery.
Yeah.
Good film though.
Yeah, the Kurgan was a good villain.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
So on this you got One Vision.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. Kind of Magic. Friends will be friends. Who Wants to Live Forever? That's played when his original wife is dying. When she gets old and dies.
Oh, in the film?
In the film, yeah.
Right,
that song gets played.
Yeah.
Quite sad. Prince's Universe is based on the film.
Right, yeah. I reckon I can vaguely remember it. Don't Lose Your Head.
Yeah.
That's got to be. That's got to be.
Don't Lose Your Head, that's it. I thought there was One Year Love's in the film as well.
Right.
Oh yeah, Give Me the Prize.
Okay, Kurgan's theme, right.
Yeah. So it's not actually a soundtrack album.
Kind of, it's practically every song is
practically,
It's quite interesting. Two albums they had, they were actually, the Flash album and this one, kind of, it's weird, isn't it?
But Flash is definitely straight up taken as a soundtrack album, whereas this was an album done and then they put in songs that would fit the film.
You've got to wonder what came first, like they approached and said, we're making this film, we want you for the soundtrack.
It's interesting, actually.
Yeah, it's got to be...
yeah, good album.
There's got to be a big initial payout just for doing that, isn't there, I suppose, even before you get your sales.
What about the cover?
Yeah, it's a kind of its age, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of its time.
So this is the live album from the tour.
Right, live magic.
Single album. It's a good album. It's a little bit edited and all that though. I would have preferred Live Killers as like a decent, like
Right.
full on double
This
album.
sounds like they've messed with it too much.
Yeah, edit it back a bit, but it's still pretty good. This is Live Killers. More classics. Sort of.
Yeah.
Even John Deacon's hair's more...
A bit large.
Yeah, I mean, I think that hair's funnier.
No, yeah, he's got a bit of a mop top in it as well.
There you go. And so this was their
When
last
was
one.
the
That's Nebworth,
live
that's
aid?
their last ever gig.
Oh, yeah.
Nebworth.
Oh, right. Well, last ever gig with Freddie, yeah.
Yeah.
When was Live Aid?
It's their last ever gig. 85. So this tour was like 86.
Right, okay, so Live Aid was before that.
Yeah.
No, they went down a storm at Live Aid, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, even themselves were a little bit funny as a band. Like, can we continue? You know, they were at a bit of.
Was he already ill at that point? Then he was.
No, he wasn't. I think he'd contracted AIDS.
Yeah.
But he wasn't ill at that time, but yeah, it just went down really well. Him at Live Aid. I remember it at a time when I was a kid.
I remember seeing it.
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Okay.
I liked it more for George Thorogood though. My dad liked George Thorogood and he played it as well.
Okay.
I accidentally taped over it though.
Oh no.
Dad wasn't happy.
Does he know?
Yeah, he was a long time ago.
Now.
It was a long time ago. Yeah. I don't know whether I even recorded over, but never. I'm sorry, Dad. Sorry for filming over George Thorogood. Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah. Well, surely not every single.
Yeah, the whole thing. Was he playing in America or England?
I think he played in America. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can get that one.
Yeah.
Maybe in America you can.
Wasn't there one band that fucking played in both countries?
So, yeah, Phil Collins did it. He was with
Phil Collins.
Yeah, he played with Led Zeppelin in America.
Right.
And then he shot over and did.
On Concord, I imagine.
Yeah, I think it was Phil Collins.
Right.
I think it was Phil Collins.
Blimey, he was a big star back then. Blimey.
Yeah.
He kind of disappeared, didn't he?
That's old man now.
Well, but it wasn't that old. I don't think when he was sort of, well, I suppose he was getting on a bit, but he was still quite popular. I suppose maybe he decided to go when he was still popular rather than carrying on bringing out hits all the time.
Yeah, you know.
There's no reason to stop him there once to. I mean, like, Elton John still bloody brings out records all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, you don't really need too much of Phil. No, that's not a bad thing, really. Who cares?
No, exactly, yeah, I'm not bothered.
I don't mind a bit of old Genesis, but...
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, this was a great album. This was come out '89. This is the Miracle.
Right.
Really good. It's funny how it comes out like faces.
Yeah.
Faces. That's because it's all faces.
You don't know what he's talking about.
No, you won't know.
He shows up little squares for some reason around people's faces on the screen.
But because it's all
Eyes,
faces, the back cover.
It's going
faces!
crazy.
Sorry.
That makes no sense. Anyone but me and you looking at it. I don't know why it does that. 'Cause I don't know if I can focus in on a face or something like that. I don't really know.
Yeah, because usually when it does it on Facebook, you can tag it.
Yeah, I don't know what it's about when it comes to my. Someone's told me that I've got someone's told me I've got infrared on this camera. I've no fucking idea.
Infrared.
Yeah, night vision or some bollocks. Like, I've no idea. I've never looked that hard, but I'm sure people are pulling my leg because people have been mentioning it on the YouTube video I made of it when I first got it. And like, so, oh yeah, you got so and so on it, you got that on it. And I'm like, you sure? You're just pulling my leg.
Making it up.
Yeah, because
I've also got X-rays.
Yeah, you got to see through ladies' clothing. I just haven't found that function yet. Damn.
It's got X-ray vision.
Yeah, he's actually shooting out low-level radiation beams that are killing us slowly as well. I forgot about that feature. It wasn't really the best feature. They should have mentioned that on the.
Which kills you with radiation poisoning. So this album's got Khashoggi's Ship, I Like, The Miracle, I Want It All.
What? Khashoggi's Ship?
Khashoggi's Ship,
You didn't say that. You need to enunciate that a bit better.
Khashoggi's Ship, Khashoggi's Ship.
It's how you were saying shit, but
Ship.
I never heard of that one.
I Want It All.
I want it all.
Invisible
I want it now.
Breakthrough's good. Was It All Worth It? I really like a lot.
Right.
It's
not so well known.
The Miracle.
I'd say.
No, it was still big.
Yeah,
big hit. The Miracle I Like.
Don't remember
they
that
don't
well.
do albums that are not famous, really. So
yeah, not so many hits on that one though. I'll say that I can recall.
I remember them.
Yeah, you remember. You got many albums.
Yeah. So I don't have the last album, which was because I'm a fool.
Right.
That was Innuendo.
So that's 3 albums you haven't got then.
4, I think.
Oh, was it 4? Was it? Okay.
Game, Flash, 2, and Innuendo.
Yeah.
We'll have to deal with that.
You have to, yeah. If you see them on your travels.
So yeah, Innuendo was really good. The title track Innuendo was their first #1 in years. That was a really good song.
Okay, don't remember.
Show Must Go On is on that one.
Right, I think I remember that one.
Yeah, that was a really good album. Loads of the Days of Our Lives. Yeah, good album, Innuendo.
And was Freddie ill at that point?
Yeah, properly. Especially Loads of the Days of Our Lives video. He
There's one in there that looks really cool.
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was proper ill at that time.
Yeah, you got to wonder the title.
It was amazing that he even did the video.
Yeah.
Because he used to have to sit down and rest.
You got to wonder with a song title like that if that was like, talking about, when they knew he didn't have much time left.
And the show must go on and things like that. Yeah, that's why they're poignant songs.
Yeah, it's got that kind of feel to it, hasn't it?
Well, I'm saving the best to last. Because
Okay.
this come out, I fucking love this. This come out around about 89 actually.
Right.
What it is, it's Queen at the Beeb. And it's BBC sessions.
Okay.
You can. It's 2 sessions actually. Their first and third session.
Right.
The only reason why I know that is because now you can get the whole batch on the CD.
Right.
All their sessions. But this is brilliant. This is the first session is around their first album time.
Yeah.
The second is around their second album.
Right.
But it's got a much bigger production than the first album. It's
I was reading that
heavier.
in the distance. This
Awesome.
is Queen at the Beeb. When I
Yeah.
was reading it in the distance, I thought it said Queen all the beer. Queen at the Beeb makes more sense.
Leave my beer alone.
Yeah. I would say Queen at all the beer.
This, I argue, is my favourite album by
Okay.
Queen. It's fucking awesome.
No, was it? When was it released after he died, or
No, this come out 89.
when did he die?
91.
91 was it?
On 92. It might be.
I try to remember because
Yeah.
Because I think he had the same birthday or so as my girlfriend I was with at the time. Oh no, I can't remember now. Either that or he died on her birthday. I think he died on her birthday because we was going off somewhere to buy her some present or other, and it come on the car radio that he died. So I can't remember now.
I have to read this. This is an event, not merely the release of more product, but a major milestone in the annals of rock. What you hold here are 8 songs recorded in 1973 by Queen, one of the great names of post-war international music. Moreover, these are versions of well-known numbers that you will never have heard before.
Okay.
But yeah, like the version of Liar is awesome. Ogre Battle on this is fucking excellent. Great King Rap, Modern Times, Rock and Roll. And Son and Daughter has the guitar solo. Brian May did a particular guitar solo that was different to anyone else. It was more sort of, he'd play and then he'd have a relay.
Right.
So it'd get harmonised. So whatever he played would relay like an echo.
Right.
And he would harmonise it. But it was also chug riff as well. His solos were like riffy. Really good. Son and Daughter.
I don't recognise any of those tracks anyway, so they're from the first
Well, they're first
Yeah,
album.
yeah.
Well, apart from that's from the second album, they're all first album.
Yeah.
But
it was like a fantasy kind of ogre.
That's the second album.
Fairy
It's total
King,
prog
ogre
rock.
battle.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
The first couple of albums are very proggy.
So that second one, prog, was that a Great King Rat? Is that?
Yeah, Great King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That all sounds like very fantasy, like, doesn't it? Like I can imagine it.
They're definitely fantasy.
Yeah.
Especially the second album is very fantasy. But,
Cool.
But it's heavy.
No.
So that's it, Queen.
That's all your Queens. Yeah.
Ours next week.
Oh yeah, ours. We're going to look at Elric's R's next week. You're going to get his R's out.
I'm going to get my R's out, and there's a lot of R's, and none of it you will like.
None of it.
Well, it's a bit like...
you haven't managed to buy a single R that I appreciate.
No, it'll be similar to the P's where it'll be you'll know them and you'll appreciate it, but you're not necessarily a fan.
I was speaking...
There's 2 bands that got a lot of R on it.
I was talking to one of Carly's mates. I know him, I think his name's Chris.
Yeah.
I'm really shit at remembering people because I know his cousin. I sort of know them both. So I think his cousin's name's Daniel. I forget his name. But I was chatting to him in a pub last night, and he says he likes it when I slag off your band.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So do I.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll definitely be slagging off your bands next week then.
Yeah. Maybe,
I'm normally fairly kind.
Yeah,
you know,
you're fairly
I try to be.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's it. That's check like Elric's show, his radio show will be starting very
On
soon.
the hour, no doubt.
The link is down below. And check out my podcast, High Speed Hangover Podcast. That's every Sunday, but you can listen to them all anytime blog link is down below as well, and yeah, I've got a Patreon if you want to send me some money.
Money.
Money, please.